Okay, Rachel, well done. So 12 weeks done and dusted in the locker. What I do is just take you through a bit of a journey of where you were, what changed, and then how you're feeling now. So if we go back 12 weeks, what was sort of like the driving force behind you wanting to do this? You know, how are you feeling, and what made you do it?
Well, during the summer months, I gave up working out due to a back injury. But prior to that, I'd worked out for the past sort of 7 years. I've always worked out, and I've done lots of gym stuff and personal trainers, etc. But due to this back injury, and the physio's advice was just to stop and rest and get better. And then when I saw that Poynton Fitness were advertising this sort of back in end of August, sort of beginning of September, it just felt the right kind of time to try something new. And I just wanted the challenge. I wanted the challenge of coming to a new place, because I knew for me that would be a big part of being successful.
How are you feeling in terms of
me?
Your body and yourself?
Well, my body, I wasn't particularly happy with my body, because I'd not worked out for about 2.5 months.
Yeah.
So in here I felt crap.
Yeah.
And that, a lot of that then for me is a cycle, is if I'm not working out, I'll then eat shit, and then that makes me feel crap, and it just becomes a bit of a cycle. And it was the summer, and I was probably drinking quite a lot, wine in the summer months.
Yeah.
It's nice. On holiday, eating more than usual. So I was touching 11 stone, which for me is like my kind of freak out time, where I start panicking, and I knew I had to rein it in.
Now.
And I was going to be 40 soon, and I wanted to make sure I was feeling good at 40.
Yeah. Cool. So going through the program, when you started it, what do you enjoy, and when did you start to feel a shift in certain things? Your mental side, and then your physical side.
I enjoy the training. I love training. It's like my little hobby. It's what I like doing, and it's always been really, really challenging and different. It changes a lot, which is really good, which is obviously what you don't get a lot of the time when you're perhaps training yourself at the gym or going to classes at the gym. The food was fantastic. The nutritional advice was probably the best it was the best I've ever had. That, I think, gave me the quickest results, because that's where I felt the most change in the first 2 weeks. In terms of the food, I felt it straight away.
And when you see them results, it helps you to...
Keeps you going, because it's not easy at first. It is a bit hard. You do have to cut stuff out, but if you can see the results quite quickly, then you understand why you're doing it.
And then physically changing?
Probably at about week 5. Straight away I felt it. I wasn't as bloated.
Yeah.
But I would say about the halfway point was when clothes properly started to fit nicely, and I started to sort of try other things on that I've not worn for a while. And
how are the clothes fitting now?
The clothes now are really actually too big. And I'm waiting for the sales to buy a whole new wardrobe. Excellent
news. So how are you feeling now? Sort of like you talked about that cycle of things, of not training and affecting your mental side and everything. How's that sort of?
Oh, that's definitely got itself balanced out now. Definitely, yes.
So training helps you.
Training's
physically?
Been brilliant, but I've also come to and done the yoga and the Pilates, which has been amazing.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things that my physio said I had to try and incorporate into my routine.
Yeah.
And that's been a brilliant side of things, and that's brilliant in terms of my own mental health as well. Having that bit of headspace for myself has been really good.
So having the open package, was that?
Oh, it's been amazing. Yeah, 100%. But to be honest, for me, when I was looking at the course, that's what I was weighing up, whether I just pay like a monthly thing and come to the classes, or do I sort of step up and pay that bit more and get the small group training. And the fact that it included all that just made sense that I went for the whole thing, definitely.
Cool. You've done well, really well over the 12 weeks, and another 12 to go.
Yeah.
Excellent, well done.